What's up, everyone? It's your host, Ghost, coming to you with another wonderful video. I'm sorry about yesterday. I woke up yesterday and I was feeling like shit, so I canceled the show yesterday. So today I'm making up for it by doing the show now. Oh, man, what the hell is with my eye? All right. Uh, Man, what the fuck? My fucking glasses. All right, I'm exhausted. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. I woke up and it's gonna come down, but I was just feeling like crap, and all I wanted to do was go back to bed. So that's what I ended up doing. So, um, I said, "Fuck it," I'll just cancel it and go. Oh, sorry. I said, "Fuck it," and I'll like just shut it down and go back to sleep and cancel the show. I was just feeling terrible yesterday. So, as an apology and as a way to make up for yesterday, I was gonna do what I'm gonna do the show I was going to do yesterday today. So what we're going to talk about is the Jason Aldean controversy. He's in a little bit of a hot water after releasing the music video of his new song, "Try That in a Small Town." Um, so we'll look into that. We got celebrities, we got politicians weighing in on this. So it's my turn. Let me look into this. And then Trump speaks on his indictment. There he is. He says it bothers me during a Fox interview regarding his indictment. Sorry. So we'll look into that. We'll see what he was talking about, what he said, all that good stuff. And then we got more on the Biden crime family. We'll look at them more. Apparently, there's some nudes dropped about Hunter Biden, so we'll look into that. Maybe some other stuff. We'll look at the. Can I actually read this damn thing? Okay, maybe I can read it. They released the FD 1023 form. That's the whistleblower form. So maybe we'll read it. We'll see if I can actually read it. Let's see. That's not important. And then, yeah. So we'll look into that stuff. Sorry. I was just going through the shit I have ready. All right. So let's get into the show. First thing we're going to talk about, like I said, is the Jason Aldean controversy. So Jason Aldean, let's see, when did this song come out actually? Because I think I saw a tweet. Yeah. So okay. So the song itself, "Try That in a Small Town," was actually released on May 23rd, 2023. So it's been roughly around 2 months since the song got released, and then was it last week? Oh, not last week. A couple days ago, 2 days ago. There's been some outrage about it because he did a music video on it. Now, what specifically is the outrage? Well, my suspicion is the fact that is the images relating to the song. We're not going to play it here, but I highly recommend listening to the song. I like the song. I thought it was a good song. That's just me. But there's various images, of basically the images were the shit that we had to go through with the BLM riots, or I'm sorry, the Summer of Love and all that shit. That's what we ended up seeing. And there's images of, let me see. Is this okay? Let me see what else images. I mean, in the background, it looks like a white, kind of, well, it's got like either like some sort of city hall or whatever. And it's got the American flag. Actually, let me bring up the song so I can describe it. I don't think I can play it, especially not on YouTube. So I'm not going to try. Again, I really think you all should listen to it. I like the song. I thought it was a good song. So let me see. There we go. Hide it. All right, we gotta wait. I gotta wait for the damn ads. All right. So it's beautiful song. Looks like a city hall or something like that. Yeah. There's police on horses, a Molotov, burning vehicles with fire trucks, break-ins. Basically, I think what it's depicting is shit you have to deal with in a city. Like all the major cities, you got criminals, you got robbing, you got people flipping off police, Antifa shit, and that's this is burning the American flag, riot gear of police, Molotovs being thrown, bricks being thrown. So he's just railing against how small towns they honor being an American. They're not so they're not crazy is what he's basically seems like he's railing against. Again, it's a good song. So basically what he's saying is, you do all this crap in the city, try that in a small town where we actually respect each other. I think is the basic message of the song. It's a good song. But apparently there's some giant he made a giant tweet. You know what? Let's look at his tweet. So we're gonna read his tweet that he made about this crap. All right. In the past 24 hours, I have been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May and was subject to the comparison that I, direct quote, was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protests. Those references are not only meritless, but dangerous. There's not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it, and there isn't a single video clip that isn't real news footage. And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of the song, this one is too far. This one goes too far. As so many pointed out, I was present at Route 91, where so many lost their lives, and our community recently suffered another heartbreak tragedy. No one, including me, wants to continue to see senseless headlines or families ripped apart. Try that in a small town for me refers to the feelings of a community that I had growing up, where we took care of our neighbors regardless of differences of backgrounds or beliefs because they were our neighbors, and that was above any difference. My political view has never been something I've hidden about. I know that a lot of us in this country don't agree don't agree on how we get back to a sense of normalcy, where we go at least a day without a headlines that keep us up at night, but the desire for it, that's what this song's about. All right, so that's his statement on the song. Yeah, I don't think he was mainly talking. Okay, that's not that. And then he made another. Oh, okay. When he posted the video, he has another tweet, kind of promoting it. When you grow up in a small town, it's an unspoken rule of we all have each other's backs and we look out for each other. Feels like somewhere along the way that sense of community and respect has gotten lost. Deep down, we all ready to get back to that. I hope my new music video helps you all y'all know that you're not alone in feeling that way. So that was his tweet. Now, it's very interesting what he said about oh, okay, that's about people who were, let's see, what is he? Were that, that when they look at these images, they thought of the BLM protests. That's very interesting because that just tells you their state of mind and how they know that the BLM protests was a bunch of bullshit. People, burning shit down, rioting. If they associate this song with the BLM protests, that means that they know it's, this was the kind of shit going on in the BLM protests. All it was rioting. And this whole try it in a small town. I mean, draw your own conclusions of that part. He says it's not about it, and I think I think it's fair. I'm not surprised people will interpret that as a dig at the BLM protests or whatever. But it is what it is. But if the images of riots, people attacking police, people. Sorry, I'm just checking myself out. I'm beautiful, right? People rioting, people burning shit down and everything. If you associate with the BLM protests, well then there's a reason they're called BLM riots, really. So that's just interesting. All right, let's look at this other stuff on this. All right. Got this wonderful article right over here. All right. We'll look at this. All right. CME faces boycott calls after pulling controversial Jason Aldean song. Jason Aldean's fans are calling for a boycott for a boycott of this country music television, CMT, after the network pulled his latest song. Jason Aldean's recent single, Try That in a Small Town, caused a stir after it seemingly pro-gun lyrics were termed very scary by some fucking wimps. The song has divided opinions, with some on social media speaking out, while others, including former President Donald Trump, defending country music singer Aldean. CMT came into criticism after it confirmed on Tuesday that it was removing the song. Some initially compared the channel unfavorably to Bud Light, which has been facing boycotts calls over its collaborations with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. The term boycott CMT was used by thousands of Twitter users as they shared their dismay at the network's removing Aldean's song. Aldean's song caused uproar over its lyrics and for its music video, which was filmed outside a Tennessee courthouse where a mob killed a man in 1927. Oh my God. Hold on. I just want to see. Okay, so let's just try to, make this actually sense. He probably chose the Tennessee courthouse because he fucking lives in Tennessee. I highly doubt he thought, oh, this is where a black man was killed, so I'm going to film it right here. You fucking idiots. All right. Let's see. Singer Sheryl Crow. Hold on. Let's see. Cheryl Crow weighed in calling Aldean's song lame. Let me just see. I'm just looking at something, guys. Hold on. Just bear with me. So I'm just going to point this out for the whole Cheryl Crow crap. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not counting that one then. So, I mean, oh no, here's singles. Let's see. I mean, okay, there you go. All right. Oh, that's one. Oh, okay, that's one music video. So, I mean, here's the thing about Cheryl Crow. Last time she released something was in 2022, music video called Forever. So last time she released something new, I assume. Because everything else. Oh, and that was featured in a Cheryl music from the featured documentary. All right. Well, that's the last thing she not a documentary. It was 2020. It was the last time she, I'm not counting a documentary because it was a documentary about herself. And it was last year. And the last time she did a live performance, it looks like was in 2021. So, to be fair, Cheryl Crow is kind of irrelevant. She hasn't really released anything new except her own documentary, which, okay, cool, you're lame. So, I mean, take that with what you will. So I'm just going to put that out there. Crow's reference to Aldean experiencing a mass shooting was in relation to 2017 Las Vegas concert shooting. Aldean was on stage at the time as over 60 people were killed and over 400 were wounded. Not just content to boycott CMT. One Twitter user at Dinosaura Truth, that's for truth. That's hilarious. That's a great name. Was prepared to go one step further. I'll be proud to boycott any advertisers who continue to support CMT, and we'll see who wins. All right. So here's Cheryl Crow, who is pretty irrelevant. Let's be honest. At Jason Aldean, I'm sick. I'm from a small town. Even people in small towns are sick of violence. There's nothing small town or American about promoting violence. You should know better than anyone having survived a mass shooting. This is not American or small town like. It's just lame. So, man, she's fucking dumb. That was kind of the point of his goddamn video. He's sick of the violence. That was kind of the point of the video, of the music video. He's showing a bunch of violence that he's sick and tired of. What's her fucking point? What's this dumb bitch point? Like, even people in small towns are sick of violence. Yeah, that was the point of the video, is even in, to try that in a small town. They're going to fuck you up if you want to start shit in a small town. It's kind of basically what he was saying. What the hell? And what? You don't, okay, Cheryl, you're telling me Cheryl Crow doesn't know that that a small town wouldn't try and defend itself from bullshit. Like, come on. American First influencer Paul Hookman called for a boycott of CMT. giving the Bud Light treatment to make them learn. Conservative commentator and host of his own show, Charlie Kirk told his 2.3 million followers that he thinks CMT has made an error in judgment. CMT just murdered their own brand. For what? Because a bunch of leftists who don't even listen to country music complained about Jason Aldean's music video. Let's give CMT the Target and Disney treatment. Hold the line. Okay. Target faced a boycott in May and June 2023 after they launched a pride collection of clothing, while Disney had been at odds with Republican Governor Ron DeSantis over the so-called Don't Say Gay bill, which is incorrect. It's not a Don't Say Gay bill. Controversial author and broadcaster Clay Travis suggested to his 1.1 million followers that the channel should embrace all styles of country music. CMT canceled Jason Aldean's new video. Pathetic. The city of Nashville, my home, should embrace all songs at Taylor Swift 13 or at Jason Aldean. All right. Wait, are you trying? Are these people trying to tell me that guns and stuff isn't like a small town thing? Come on. Sorry, it's gotten hot. So if you're hearing that, okay, maybe that'll help. Try not to. Hopefully, you're not like hearing too much of that wind crap. My fucking cursor. Jesus Christ. I can't have any fucking AC apparently. Okay, there we go. All right. I have to figure something out for that. All right, sorry about that. What was I saying? I don't fucking remember what I was saying. I got distracted. All right. Sheryl Crow is an idiot, clearly. All right, let's look at this. All right. So, Ron DeSantis said, "Give me a break." Rips the media for attacking Jason Aldean's new song. Try that in a small town. We're off the rocker here in the U.S. with cancel culture. All right, let's look at what Ron DeSantis says. Yes, I'm following Ron DeSantis. Actually, just started, honestly. Hold on. Before I try and that crap. We're all good. Okay.
Aldean controversy getting a lot of reaction. And here is what presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis had to say about it in our exclusive Fox and Friends interview.
We need to restore sanity to this country. I mean, what is going on that would be something that would be censored? I mean, give me a break. We're off the rocker here in the United States with a lot of this stuff, with cancel culture, with big tech censorship, with a lot of stuff that the federal government's doing, policing so-called misinformation. We need to get back on kilter and start having a free society again and embracing truth. So I think it's part and parcel of a lot of the nonsense we've seen over the last many years.
Jason Aldean controversy getting a lot of reaction, and DeSantis had to say about.
All right, so that's what Ron DeSantis had to say about that. Hold on, I'm fixing my stuff up so I can do this shit more comfortably. All right, just adjusting the studio, y'all. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, that's better. It probably works a little better. Probably not so much in the mic either. All right, let's see. Sorry, we do it live. All right. All right, so yeah, that's all on the Jason Aldean thing. I think we've kind of beaten the dead horse. I think it's just dumb to try and cancel. It's a fucking song. Some valid points too. Oh, bless. Yeah, some valid points to it. Try that in a small town. I mean, I don't know. I don't get to see why it's such a big deal. The song and everything. Yeah. Sorry, just kind of got the notification. Hopefully, I was in broadcasting on Rumble this entire time. Got 6 people watching. Apparently, if you're watching, give me a follow, like, and subscribe, whatever it's called. All right. So, yeah, I think we beat the Jason Aldean's thing to a horse. I think we've beaten it over repeatedly. Sorry, mind blanking. I like Jason Aldean. I think he's a good singer. Is that one song? What's it called? He has that lyric. I'll be your redneck Romeo. You'll be my small town Juliet, or something like that. I love that song. It was a good song. So fight me if you have a problem with Jason Aldean. There we go. That's what I'll say. I challenge you to a duel. Anyways, so yeah, we've beaten this Jason Aldean thing over that with a horse repeatedly. So let us. Oh shoot! I messed up. Hold on. I didn't do something. There we go. Oh my God! The all important Twitter is out. Whew, wow. That was horrible. I didn't have the Twitter out. Very terrible. All right. Here we go. Oh, before we go on, since I got that Twitter thing going, make sure you give me a like, and you give me a follow if you're on Rumble, a subscribe if you're on YouTube. Build my channel up so I can do this full time and be a hoe and grift for the money. But yeah, just give me a follow, like my videos, make me feel special. I don't know how to get rid of this fucking crap that keeps popping just because. But yeah, follow me on Rumble, Follow me on my Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on my gaming channel, Gaming with Ghost. Or on Kick. I'm on all the alternative platforms, apparently. But yeah, just give me a follow. Make me feel special. All right. So Trump makes a big admission. What the hell? During Fox News town hall amid new indictment fears. So so anyone who doesn't know, in case you've been living under a rock, Trump was indicted over January 6th. Somehow they're trying to pin January 6th on him, even though during January 6th, he was like right in the middle of when they started like marching to the Capitol or whatever, we're at the Capitol, whatever. He was in the middle of his own speech. And then on Twitter, he said, be peaceful, go home, all that stuff. So, and let's not forget that, Capitol Police let the quote unquote rioters or the insurrectionists, into the building. There's been video on it. Tucker Carlson broke that news. Steven Crowder showed the video. So there's plenty of video showing that thing, Also, if you're going to be insurrectionists and you try to, insurrect a building or whatever, kind of helps to have weapons to, defend the stronghold you take over and to take over a stronghold. Also helps to have like a supply line. So just saying. The fact that people call this an insurrection is just stupid. And this is why I thought January 6th was dumb, like the whole thing. But, it more than, it wouldn't surprise me also if there weren't like, apparently there's like talks about there was like, good amount of undercover FBI people in there. Also, I believe the DC mayor refused to like activate the National Guard, refused Donald Trump's request for more Capitol Police or anything like that, if I remember correctly. Anyways, the January 6th thing was stupid. Because all January 6th did is give Democrats and leftists ammo to attack conservatives and Republicans, and call them violent and dangerous. That's all it really did. And of course, they're very hypocritical because all of those people, the leftists and Democrats, ignore and try to change the name of the BLM riots and calling them the Summer of Love, which was far more violent than January 6th ever was. But they won't talk about that. All right. Anyways, former President Donald Trump made a startling admission during a Fox News town hall Tuesday evening, hosted by Sean Hannity. Trump ripped Joe Biden's Justice Department after Hannity noted that the former president has been subject to never-ending attacks on the heels of an announcement that from Trump earlier in the day that special counsel Jack Smith has notified him he's the subject of criminal investigation stemming from January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol. Come on, there we go. Trump said he received word via a letter by Sam Smith on Sunday, admitting to Hannity, "No, it bothers me. It bothers me for everybody in this incredible sold-out audience. It bothers you. I got the letter on Sunday night thinking of it. I don't think they'd ever sent a letter on a Sunday night. They're in a rush because they want to interference with the election. It's election interference. Never been done like this in the history of our country. It's a disgrace. What's happening to our country, whether it's borders or the election or kinds of things like this, where the DOJ becomes a weapon for Democrats," he said, "for the unprecedented nature of the legal actions taken against a former president. No, not only with the Republicans, but we're leading against Biden by a tremendous amount. They haven't seen anything like this. God fucking damn it. They haven't seen anything like this. They feel, I guess, they want to try and demean, diminish, and frighten people, but they don't frighten us because we're going to make America great again. He predicted the country would decline even faster under 4 more years of a Democratic president. Probably true. We're going into almost a communist state, and I think maybe we're even there. When you look at what they're doing, you call it fascist, you can call it Marxist, you can call it communist. What they're doing, like the Department of Justice, they've weaponized it. It's weaponized, he said. Like we've never had this before. Not only me, Catholics, you see what's happening. Parents at school boards, they're harassed by the Justice Department, by the FBI. No one's ever seen what's happening right now. Now, that's a reference to, I think it was like some sort of like evidence that the FBI had like thought of like parents, had like put parents who were outraged with school boards with the whole trans stuff on like a watch list or something like that. If I remember right, I don't know. Trump's team can use one powerful legal weapon to neuter Special Prosecutor Jackson Smith classified documents case against him, according to one veteran expert. If Team Trump decides to go that route, it would be game over, civil rights attorney Leo Terrell told Fox News host Mark Levine. That would be employing the President's Record Act, he noted. Legislation dictated the procedures that presidents, beginning with Ronald Reagan, must follow when managing their official records and paperwork. In 2014, an amendment led by former Representative Elijah Cummings, Democrat, I don't even know what MD is. I don't know. Made updates to include digital era enhanced transparency aspects of the act, Fox News noted. PRA places responsibility for custody and management of the incumbent president records with the president, National Archives notes. Terrell says the act totally exonerates Trump, adding that it should lead to an outright dismissal of these frivolous charges against Donald J. Trump. President Trump had the absolute right to declassify any and all documents in his custody, control, and possession. There has been no response to that by the prosecution, Terrell said, according to Fox. I'll tell you why. Because they don't have one. Invoking the act would be game over for Smith, Terrell noted. This is, to me, the most important first motion President Trump's legal team could file. He also said he believes the entire legal war against Trump is designed to block his path to the White House. It absolutely is. I mean, if you don't think that, it might be kind of dumb. Like I don't mean to be extremely rude here. Okay. I don't mean to be extremely rude here, but yeah, that's basically that's pretty much what it is. It's just a way to try and demonize Trump. Okay. Sorry. I'm messing with stuff here. All right. I will be. Hold on. No, that's not going to work. I'm trying to do something. Hold on. Whatever. Sorry, I'm fucking myself. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, all right. Nope. There you go. Yeah, I hoped you liked that really crappy overlay. I didn't know how else I was going to do it, so that's how I do it. Oh. This will work better. Oh, all right. Sorry. Had to use the bathroom. Do. All right. Oh. Sorry. Fixing stuff. All right. I'm getting distracted here. I'm trying to fix shit. All right. There we go. Share screen. Over. Let's see. There we go. This one. We'll do this one. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted here. I know. I'm trying to get things all pretty. I should just work on this when I'm not in the middle of a video. That might help. I don't know. Maybe. All right. All right. Oh, wait. That's not necessary for me to 1%. Let's see. Share screen. All right. So Congress was in session at some point, and Marjorie Taylor Greene apparently displayed Hunter Biden's new photo shocks Congress. I mean, they were censored. They didn't show his dick or anything. So that's any constellation. All right. So Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene flashed nude photos of Hunter Biden during the House Oversight Committee's hearings featuring two whistleblowers. Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and his father, President Joe Biden, old man Joe, were the center of attention on Wednesday as part of the GOP-led committee's long-running investigation of potential criminalities, including one or both members of the Biden family, including purported purported whatever business dealings involving shell companies and foreign investors. Joe Ziegler, a 13-year special agent with the IRS, was unveiled as a previously unknown whistleblower. Ziegler, who in his testimony said he was gay and described himself as a middle-of-the-road Democrat, was present Wednesday along with known whistleblower. Oh, sorry, my leg itches like crazy. And former IRS investigation supervisor Gary Shapley. About 2.5 hours into the hearing, Green delved into Hunter Biden's sex life and different purported payments to escorts and prostitutes. As she was already over time, she held a large graphic reading. Hunter recorded multiple sex tapes with a paid prostitute he paid out of his law firm's bank account, which was accompanied by multiple images of Hunter Biden engaged in sex acts. If I remember correctly, they're all censored, I think. It's over time and unbecoming of this hearing, Democratic ranking Jamie Raskin said, interrupting Green, should we display this, Mr. Green, or Mr. Chairman? Committee Chairman James Comer immediately said Green's time was expired and question continued by other members. The dates of the images and corresponding flight tickets are proof of the crimes, Green spokesperson Nick Dyer told Newsweek via email when asked why the images were shown, not to mention the bank records. Dyer is referred to questioning posed by Ziegler, in which the whistleblower said Hunter Biden allegedly had bank deductions of escorts, $10,000 not used for golf memberships, but for a sex club payment. Oh, yeah. Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez mentioned Green at the end of her own time. If the gentle lady from Georgia wanted to follow evidence, we should also take a look at, hypothetically, a case where sex trafficking charges against a 17-year-old girl potentially before Comer cut her off and she yielded her time. She was likely alluding to Representative Matt Gaetz, who in 2021 was investigated by the Department of Justice over accusations of an improper relationship with a teenager. The Florida Republican denied those allegations. Attorney Andrew Leibel told Newsweek via an email that Green is likely protected from any legal action by Hunter Biden for showing the provocative image due to her and all the members of Congress being protected by speech and debate clause of the Constitution. Yes, it is true the statute has an exception that is applicable for a matter of public concern or public interest, but you need to ask yourself, why is this a matter of your interest? It's not certainly part of my interest. Green has continually gone after the Bidens, especially the president's son, regarding his business dealings as well as his addiction, substance abuse issues. Earlier this month, after cocaine was discovered in the White House, but before an investigation ultimately concluded the culprit could not be identified, Green suggested that Biden be drug tested. In May, Green said during an interview that Hunter Biden is a filthy human being with a porn habit. She's not wrong there. All right. So there's that part. And then another article that came out July 20th was a follow-up. All right, Marjorie Taylor Greene defends showing uncomfortable Hunter Biden nudes. All right. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has defended displaying uncomfortable nude images of Hunter Biden, President Joe Biden's son, during a congressional hearing on Wednesday. Greene told Newsmax Robert Schmidt tonight in an interview on Wednesday that the images of Biden were evidence that she believed the American people deserve to see. The Republicans showed the nude photos during a GOP-led Okay, we already know all this part. Part of the images were obscured. Green told Schmidt that the witnesses, Ziegler and Shapley, had stumbled upon finding Hunter Biden's involvement in prostitution, involvement in pornography back in 2018, November, when they were actually doing a side investigation into a foreign amateur porn company. And that's where they found Hunter Biden. So this is shocking, and this is actually the evidence that I believe the American people deserve to see, because when the American people can see this evidence, as uncomfortable as it was shown to, as it was for me to show it on Oversight Committee today, I believe that's how they can hold this government accountable. A video clip of Greeny's remarks shared to Twitter by user Asin has viewed more than 6,000 times as early as Thursday morning. Instead of wasting time on politically motivated attacks on a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney, the rule of law, and the independence of our justice system, House Republicans should join President Biden to focus on issues more important to the American people, like continuing to lower inflation, create jobs, strengthen healthcare. Ian Sams, a White House spokesperson for oversight investigations, in a statement Newsweek on Thursday morning. There's a real issue Americans want us to spend our time on. President Biden believes he can work together to make real progress. If House Republicans would make an effort instead of constantly staging partisan come on. Constantly staging partisan stunts to try and damage him politically, President Biden has upheld his commitment that this matter would be handled independently by Justice Department under the leadership of a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney. The statement concluded. Partisan stuff. Okay, that's all right. Methinks stuff. It's a bit of a was it the pot calling the kettle black much? Because what did Democrats do the entire time Trump was in office? So stop it. Stop that bullshit. On Wednesday's hearing, Greene discussed Hunter Biden's sex life and alleged payments to escorts and prostitutes. All right, we read that. The dates of images and corresponding flight tickets are proof of crimes. Greene's okay, not to mention bank records. We already read this and before. That's why I'm not going to read it again. All right, so that's that. So this guy not only admits to smoking or snorting like Parmesan cheese while high off shit, he's also just had his nude photos displayed on the floor of Congress. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's funny as hell. All right. All right. One last thing we're going to watch. And that's all I'm going to do today. I'm not even going to read that document. We already know what it says, basically. Not like word for word, but we know what the basics. And that's the important thing. And I don't want to keep talking about this shit. So, while playing Biden's family lawyer at Rep. Dan Goldman inadvertently prompts whistleblower Shapley to confirm POTUS did discuss Chinese business deal with Hunter, Joe Biden continually denies having knowledge of his son's shady business. Americans deserve to answer. And this is from @GOP Oversight. I don't know if it's real.
To say hello at the Four Seasons Hotel to a lunch that he was having with CEFC executives, right?
That's correct.
But what you didn't talk about is what Rob Walker said the origination of that lunch was. And you testified that he said that Hunter told his dad, according to Rob Walker, quote, "I may be trying to start a company or try to do something with these guys." Now, let me ask you something. That doesn't sound much like Joe Biden was involved in whatever Hunter Biden was doing with the CEFC if Hunter Biden is telling him that he's trying to do business with them, does it?
No, but it does show that he told his father he was trying to do business. And he was
okay,
talking
well,
to
that
his
is
father
true. Hunter Biden
about the
does
business.
try to do business. That's correct. And then you describe a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't know. All right, so that's it. That's the end of it. We're all done. I know. We've all been like, oh, finally, we're all done. We're all done. It's wonderful. What the? Oh. All right. So that's the end of the video. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We learned some interesting stuff. Look at that. I got 6 people watching. Now, you know what you need to do, 6 people, is follow me, because I got only 3 followers. So follow me. So it was 6. Get me up to 9. Come on. Give me a follow. I know you liked it. I know you liked the video. I know you enjoyed it. Come on. Come on. Give me a follow. Make me feel special. All right. So that's the end. That's all we got today. For reals. So, I hopefully this made up for my lack of coming on yesterday. Again, I was feeling like shit. It's the only reason I didn't show up. But if I had more following and I had more people watching these live streams, I definitely would have showed up for sure, regardless how shitty I was. So come on, guys. Give me a follow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me discuss these very interesting topics. The Biden stuff wasn't that as interesting. I thought it was. I don't know. It is kind of funny, though. Just this dude's an embarrassment. Like, just imagine having this guy as a son. Hunter Biden as a son. Could you imagine how embarrassing it would be to have this guy as a son? I'm just saying. He smokes Parmesan cheese, and he's had his nude photos on display at the with Congress. How embarrassing was that be? So this, the Hunter Biden stuff wasn't that as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Neither was the Trump speaking on the indictment, but the Jason Aldean's controversy was very interesting to me. So I hope you found at the very least, that interesting. I think it's stupid that it's controversial to display real news footage of various acts and call it mob lynching just because he did it in front of a courthouse in Tennessee. I'm willing to bet. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Where was he born? Okay, no, he was born in Georgia. All right. Well, I'm willing to bet he lives somewhere near that church or the city hall. Sorry, not church, city hall. I'm willing to bet he was he born? Hold on. Okay. But he lives in Tennessee. So I'm willing to bet was the reasoning behind any of that, really. Was like, hey, look, I live in Tennessee. I'm willing to bet that was the basis of it. He lives in Tennessee. He probably feels strong with Tennessee, so that's why he used a courthouse in Tennessee. I highly doubt it has anything to do with lynching or anything like that. You fucking idiots. Yeah, I doubt it had anything to do with lynching. And it's really funny that people who see rioting and people being aggressive towards police and flipping them off is they associate that with BLM. Interesting. We all know. And we found out that Sheryl Crow is trying to be relevant by weighing in on this, but the last time she released something was like 3 years ago. So I mean, come on. All right, so that's the end. We're all done here. Let's see. I think in 20 minutes, I'm going to do a gaming stream. So follow me on Rumble at Gaming with Ghost. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to help everyone out here. There we go. All right. So if you want, You can follow me here for my Gaming with Ghost channel. Follow me. I spelled ghost wrong. Hold on. With wrong. There we go. There we go. All right. So there it is, right there. That's my sorry. So there it is. That's my channel for gaming. Oh, that's live. Ignore the live part. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Bear with me. I'm a moron. That's to watch that video live. There we go. I'm a moron. Don't judge me. We'll hide that real quick. So there it is. There it is. Gaming with Ghost. All right. So that's where you got to follow to get my shit, my wonderfulness. All right. So there we go. There we go. So I might be doing a gaming stream, but definitely if you follow me on Twitter at officialwghost, right there as it scrolls, you can definitely find all the links when I go live on various shit. Follow me on Rumble. Those 6 people, come on, give me a follow. Give me a follow. Follow me on Rumble. On this channel that you're watching. If you're watching me on YouTube, give me a like and subscribe on YouTube as well. I hope you all have a good day. And peace out. And that's all I got. Peace out. Follow me.